So, LP, what does your new album cover mean? And what kind of bird is on the cover?
I forget the name of this bird, but it's in the parrot family. I was not prepared for this. But, it's a, you know, this churches thing is like, there's a song called Churches, and it's about, you'll see what it's about. I don't believe in organized religion, but I believe in God, and the red is just, you know, the papal, like, kind of church color, and it's, you know, or I love birds, and it's about respect, but like your own version of religion or God, or you know what you hold sacred, and there's you know many other things that you can read into it, whatever you want.
Why churches and not church?
When you listen to the song, you know. Who did that? I feel like I know who said that.
You need so much
Romanian fan asked that. The fucking my church. I knew it. I know your questions, and also I'm not wearing makeup in the fucking picture. It's my curl hitting my making a shadow on my eye.
I want to ask, what is so special about Church's song that has become the title of the whole album?
You'll see when you hear it, you get it. There's no way to describe that, and you know, for me, like Churches is it's like I think that like. For me, like your church is like whatever you hold sacred, whether it be family or your friends or love or music or like you know what is sacred to you. You know that to me is your church, like your own personal church, and that's how I feel about it. And that's what I mean, like you know, like as far as like even the symbolism of the birds, like you know, I associate like you know birds with singing, with like you know my life, and that's like something that I hold sacred. That's my you know my version of church is. You know, music and singing and writing songs for myself and for you guys.
Which song from the new album are you most excited about to perform live?
I don't have one. I'm so excited to perform this record. In fact, you know, it's like, to be honest with you, most of my songs are hard to sing, almost all of them. So I've been working, you know, this whole pandemic I've been working with this other coach, this other voice teacher that, you know, just so I could keep my voice up. And I just had a voice lesson with him. And yeah, it's exciting. So I'm just excited to sing it all. I'm excited for the marathon that is going to be this fucking set. That when I start playing for you guys again.
How many and which songs of this album were written during quarantine?
Everybody's Falling in Love, One We Touch, Conversation, to name a few.
Are there any surprises on this record?
Any surprises? I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I think there will be surprises. It'll be surprising to different people, you know. Oh, Ryan. I'm gonna call Ryan. Will you go on? Yeah, her name is Chicken. Oh, here's another fun fact. Oh, so Chicken, the bird, a girl. She had this really great sound. Like I came in the studio for the shoot, and I don't know if I could do it, but maybe I can do it. She just had this sound. It's like. So fucking loud. It's pretty good. It's because I just had a vocal warm up, so it's easier to do now. But
I'm pretty sure we got there. I thought there was an alarm going off.
Yes, I thought it was an alarm. Check this out. So I'm like, you know, the face, the whole thing, and it's just like, and she's got a claws like dug into my fingers, and she's just like right in my fucking ear. It was incredible. So cute. Come on, Ryan. Let's move. You gotta find out what the fuck Chicken is. Hold on, because it's in my notes somewhere. Pro.
Ryan, you need the latest version of Instagram to join.
Yo, do your updates, Ryan.
Update your fucking app, yo.
God damn it, Ryan. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna FaceTime your dumbass. Look.
Australian king parrot.
Hey, oh, look how cool this motherfucker is.
I'm updating it right now.
I mean, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You're not fucking updated? What's wrong with you? Are you alright? What kind of bird is Chicken?
What kind of bird is Chicken? Chicken is a red parrot.
Oh. It's so simple. Who is this dude? This dude is the guy that took the picture. What about the song Poem? Oh, you're gonna have to see that. I can't divulge anything about that. But it was the last thing I did for the record, for sure. What, did it have a name?
I updated the app.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Hey, oh! Well, I just want to say hi and ask you what the name of the red bird was, but I like that you just said it's a red parrot. We looked at, what was the white one that we looked at? We almost did a white bird.
Cactus?
No.
Oh yeah, yes. That's it. That's it.
Like,
That's it. It's an electus
Electus?
Eclectic.
or eclectus.
So eclectus.
That's it. That's it.
Right. Chicken. I discovered. I found out. I did it. That chicken is an eclectus.
And that's what it looks like.
That's how I found out that chicken is an eclectus. Ryan confirmed it. There you go. ECLECTUS.
And I just want to give a little tidbit to the fans. LP is a rock star, the coolest motherfucker ever, and the bird knew it too because the bird was whistling on set. And LP was whistling with the bird, and it was like one of the dopest shoots I've ever done, and it was an incredible moment. So it's cool to now have the stuff start to roll out and for the cover to come out.
I mean, he did all. You guys will see. There's like kind of like I don't know, like 6 more pictures in the album from that shoot with all like with the bird, without the bird, whatever, and they're all so dope. And you killed it, Ryan. He's an amazing artist as well, and killer photographer. And we're gonna do a video together someday, I believe. And yeah, so thank you for coming on and answering. Thank you for helping Talia find the answer.
Thank you for confirming.
I updated the app just for this. I didn't want to do it, but it's worth it.
Bye, gorgeous. See ya. Okay, here's the thing about the video. Oh, so we were going through all these things because I wanted it to be a continuation, but basically the things that are dragging me out in the end, like it's pretty good acting. I gotta say, if anything, it's pretty good acting. That they're like, don't take me out, whatever. By the way, one of those guys is one of my managers, and Nick, which is awesome. And the guy, Brandon, who's like, that guy is the best. He's got a band and everything. Yeah. Oh. Basically, the end, those guys pulling me out and everything is kind of my mind. You could see, and I know I was gonna read into this and not say anything about anything, but your brain is the thing that tells you to get out of a situation, to leave a situation. And just because it looks good on the outside doesn't mean that it's a good thing, and for you, and that comes down to a lot of things, as we all know, and I don't knock on your door and go like, what's going on in your relationship? Tell me. No, I don't believe you. I believe him or her. They're right. You're not right. Whatever, everything, like, there's lots of things that happen on both sides, and nothing but respect, for what was. But when you're thinking of what you're going to do and you're like getting pulled out of a situation, that's what that is, those black, faceless thoughts or whatever that pull you out. And then all of a sudden you're in a car and you kind of make friends in your brain again, and you're eating peaches in the back, those peach actually, in the back of a car and getting on with your life. And, which is the same way I feel in real life. I loved the relationship that with how Jamie and I were in that thing. We were almost going to have, fun fact, we were almost going to have Jamie smoking a cigarette, like at the end of the video. When the video ended, we were going to have Jamie sitting there going, and you weren't going to know she was going to be looking through binoculars with her beautiful blue eyes and smoking a cigarette. And it was either going to be that I was on my way back to her, because really, I wanted it was too expensive and too much of trouble to kind of do the whole where the girls were going to get picked up, the women were going to get picked up from the boat. And everybody, and I was going to be driving the boat alone, on my own, it was fucking epic, but it was too much. But anyway, they were going to get picked up and we were going to drive, and it was going to be kind of an open thing where Jamie was either waiting for me because we planned that together, or I was going to, or she was searching for me because she was going to find out where the fuck I went. And it was going to be a whole, intrigue, all this intrigue, yes.
You sing goodbye in 6 different languages. How did you choose these specific ones?
I just tried to first of all, it was what rhymed and how, because I had made up that melody already, so I had to I do that very often. I said, why are you looking at me like that? You're breaking my fucking heart. Come here. Yeah, I just fit them all in, I have to shoehorn the lyric into the melody. So I just was there's a lot of Spanish-speaking countries. There's a lot of Italian. We got French. We got it's just a matter of syllables and puzzles.
What is the significance of the goons unmasking themselves? once you're in the car with them.
As I was saying before, when these things are like taking you away, when they're like, when these thoughts are like in your head and they're pulling at your like your psyche and your soul about what you need to do, you know, what the fuck do I do? How do I, you know, like, you know, puppet, how do I get out of here? What do I do? You know, and not out of here. I'm not talking about the relationship in general. I'm talking about this space where I feel like I'm not happy, right? So when they amass themselves, like they, you know, become like it seems so ominous and so crazy before, but then you're like, no, this is just what I needed to do. I needed to change it, and change my point of view, change my perspective, and change my situation. So.
Oh, I think you answered this, right? What are the two guys from the mask feeding you in the video?
Yeah, peaches. A peach. Yeah.
Did you get your inspiration for the video on your sailing trip a few weeks back?
Yes, that's exactly what
It was
happened.
like the same.
So when I went to Mujeres, I met all these beautiful people. Who did that? I met all these people, and then we were like hanging out here, and then one of the guys from the crew in Mujeres has a friend. This guy, Will, and then when we were talking about the video a little bit after, we were trying to figure out, because we wanted to do a continuation sort of, and using and using the same directors, and we just like talked about a sequel, you know, and there were some ideas that were like really sick. That were like, you know, like Jamie was gonna have an army of like babes that were like, you know, wearing the masks, and they were like gonna like save me. I was gonna be like in prison and everything. It was crazy. But then, you know, we were trying to think of something a little more, not simple, but something that was like not too like not too many places, but like I was trying to think of like where could be the place that I was like, there had to be some kind of like transportation that I was being taken to, and you know, the car fucking thing and the horse fucking thing. It's like, what can I do? What the fuck? Oh yeah, so we talked about it, and I was like, oh my god, you know what? What if I get taken on a sailboat? And it was gonna have like, you know, be like all of a sudden like those guys, like guys with the hoods were like pirates, and you know, being taken after, and then like, you know, like I said, I wanted Jamie and like the army of like women to like come after me on a fucking speedboat. I thought that would be so fun, you know. And then we asked Will, and Will was like, of course, you know, that's dope.
So that's your blood type.
What's my blood type? I think it's like A negative.
Oh my god, I'm A negative.
Oh my
I can
god.
see your life.
Yeah.
I've seen my life.
You're so negative all the time. What is wrong with you? This is Orson's favorite toy.
What?
He heads this side roll. You want to head it? Oh my! You just headed it into your back.
A bunch of people ask, what's the meaning of goodbye to less than?
Do you know what, you know, less than means? I mean, it's just like, I mean, it might not translate in like, not in English, but it's like this is less than this. There's 4 fingers are less than 5 fingers, and you want to, you know, whatever less than, you know, like, it's like kind of like an expression, like, you know, like,
Kind of like settling a little.
yeah, exactly, to settling. It's like, you know, when you know you're just like getting, you know, feeling like less than perfect, less than good, less love, whatever it is, you know, like, don't settle for shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not okay to be like, I'm sort of happy, you know? Like, if I said like, I'm sort of comfortable in my own skin, like, you know, you try. Oh my God, who's an athlete? Who's a crazy athlete? He's crazy. He's so talented. He's like, we discovered recently, I discovered that he likes to head the soccer ball, right? So he does it, and he does crazy shit. Like, he'll like hide it up in the air and then hit it again.
Let me show them.
Sure.
Tilt the
Watch. Okay.
Tilt the thing.
All right, come here. I don't know if you saw it. Did I get it?
What was the hardest language to sing goodbye in?
I think it would be Vederci, just because it was the timing thing. It fit in a weird place, and Mike was like, no, a different place.
Is there a song from this album that most represents you now?
Oh, you guys are so cute. That question, like, that represents me now. They all represent me. You'll see when you hear this fucking thing. It's all me. Like, right, July, when you listen to it and you were like,
Oh yeah.
like, you know, she's been like living my life basically, well, you know, being like right there the whole time in the last like 2 or so years, and she's like, this record is your life. It's very truthful. I mean, every single fucking thing. I mean, you know. Yo.
Oh.